In a quiet village tucked between the red soil hills of Nsuka in Enugu State, lived a man named Okafor, a man life had beaten, stretched, and tested in every possible way. Okafor grew up with nothing but the earth beneath his feet and hope inside his chest. His father died early, and his mother, already weak from years of farming, struggled to feed him and his two younger siblings. At 12, Okafor became the man of the house, but in a world where even grown men fought for crumbs. Every morning before dawn, he trekked long distances into the forest to cut firewood. He tied the heavy bundle with a piece of torn rope, carried it on his head, and walked miles to the main road just to sell it for 200 naira, money barely enough to buy Gary and salt. Some days people would price him down so much that he walked back home with nothing but dust on his face and hunger burning in his stomach. But he refused to give up. When farming season came, Okafor helped other villagers till their lands. People paid him not with money, but with leftover cassava, old yams, sometimes even just promises for the future. But hunger doesn't wait for promises. Still, he endured. Life continued its cruelty. A heavy storm once washed away the small mud house he had inherited. He rebuilt it with his bare hands. His farm was destroyed by flood, twice. He planted again. At 27, he lost his mother. He cried like a child, but the next morning, he still went to the farm. At 30, one of his brothers ran to Lagos and never came back. At 35, a sickness struck him so hard he couldn't walk for days. But there was no hospital money, so he prayed, drank herbs, and survived by pure will. People in the village started calling him Onyega Adi Ama, the man who will be okay one day, because despite everything, Okafor was always the first to greet others with a smile, the first to help on a farm, the first to lift others even when he had nothing. Now, at 42, Okafor still lives in that same village, still wakes up before sunrise, still farms the same tough soil, still hustles every single day just to eat. But here's the miracle. Okafor never lost his spirit. He still believes that one day God will rewrite his destiny. That one day he will build a real house. That one day he will no longer run after food. Food will come to him. That one day all the suffering will make sense. And even now, when he sits under the mango tree in the evening breeze, looking at the sun setting behind the hills, he whispers the same words he has said since he was a boy. Aga M.M.A. Ya. I will make it. Because some men may be poor on the outside, but giants in the spirit.